Hi guys, it's Ro, and I think my dad just got back from work and I'm excited because he just bought me the new Empire of Storms book by Sarah J Maas, which is the 5th book in the Throne of Glass series. I've been waiting for this book for so long, so I'm thinking I'm gonna do like a little vlog thing for you guys. I'm gonna like film some of my reactions. I'm going to talk to you guys as I read the book. Right now I'm just going to go downstairs and go and get the book from Dad. I'm so excited to read this and I'm really lucky that I've gotten it as soon as it's been released, because usually I normally pre-order Sarah J Maas's books, but I've realised that shipping in Perth especially is so slow, and I actually don't get the book until like 2 weeks after the release date. So I just decided to not pre-order it this time round, and I'm so happy because now Dad's gotten the book from Dimmocks in Perth City. So yeah, I'm just gonna go downstairs and get it now, and I'm gonna start reading straight away. So yeah, my dad just gave me the book, so this is it. It's very pretty. I like the blue, and the back is awesome. Let it focus. I love her dress and her little crown there. I'm really excited to read it. This is the thickness compared to Queen of Shadows. So it's not that much bigger, but I think, oh maybe not. I think the US edition has thinner pages, not thick pages. But this, I think this is just the same thickness as compared to Queen of Shadows. But it's massive. I'm so excited to dive into it. Follow me along on this traumatic journey. And yeah, I'll be recording it like the whole time, and I'll be doing a book review at the end. Okay, so I'm gonna start reading now. I'm sorry for the sucky lighting in this room. My bedroom has really bad lighting. That's why I always have to film my videos during the day and not at night. You might have noticed if you watched my Queen of Shadows book talk, the lighting was so bad because I actually don't have lights for my videos. I just work by natural daylight. When I filmed my Queen of Shadows book talk, I was so excited to talk about it, so I filmed it that night, or the night after I read the book. So I'm gonna try and film the book review for Empire of Storms on the weekend, if I finish it by then, which I probably will. So it's Wednesday. I've heard so many great things about this book. Apparently lots of tears will be involved while reading this, which I'm dreading because I have no idea what Sarah's done yet. So you might see some tears during this vlog. You might see some laughter. Let's get straight into it. Currently it is 20 minutes to 7 in the evening. So I'll probably read for the rest of the night. I'll see how much I get through before I go to bed, and I'll update you guys at what time that is and what page I'm on and what chapter I'm on when I've paused reading it. So I'll get back to you guys soon. Okay, so I've just read the prologue, I guess, of the book, and I've just got to say, while I'm thinking it at the moment, I am definitely finding strong parallels between Elena Galathinius and Gavin. I think it's Gavin Haviliard. Between them and Aelin and Dorian, those two people really reflect the morals of Dorian and Aelin, and that just gives me an inclination as to, I guess, a foreshadowing aspect of the story as to Aelin and Dorian's relationship later on in the book, what's going to happen with them in the book, what's going to happen to them in the final book, because Elena and Gavin are so alike or so similar to Dorian and Aelin. So I really think their relationship is an inkling as to what will sort of become of Aelin and Dorian, and how their friendship will save Aurelia in the end, and they will sacrifice to save Aurelia in the end. So I'm scared, definitely, because I've just read about how Elena and Gavin are sacrificing their armies to go and save the land for the future heirs of their thrones from Erewhon, the Dark Lord. So I'm interested to see what happens. I'm really getting a strong feeling as to this might really relate to how the final story is going to end, or the final war is going to end. That Aelin and Dorian will play a massive part in it. So I'm scared, but I feel like that intro is going to be really significant as to how Aelin and Dorian are going to end up in the end. Guys, so if you haven't noticed, I'm sort of crying. I'm only on page 68 and I've already got tears streaming down my face. I've just read the part where Rowan is leaving Aelin. I can't, guys. Guys, they're mates. Here, listen to this. Hang on. Okay, right here. And through the rain and fire and ice, through the dark and lightning and thunder, a word flickered into her head, an answer and a challenge and a truth she immediately denied, ignored. Not for herself, but for him, for him. So, guys, obviously that word is mate. Guys, they're mates. So, yeah, I'm pretty happy about that. But you know what I'm not happy about? Rowan not being at Aelin's side, and I'm really scared now. This Darrow dude is sort of a douche. He wants to play king, and I'm not loving it, and Aelin's not loving it. Rowan's certainly not loving it. We're doubling back out of Terrasen. Dorian is about to be captured by Manon and the 13 and her witches. Rowan's on his way to collect Dorian and take him to Skulls Bay, which is where Captain Rolfe is. And if you guys don't know, Captain Rolfe was in The Assassin's Blade, the collection of novellas that occurred before the events of Throne of Glass. I loved his character quite a lot. Him and Aelin definitely parted on rough terms, so I'm really excited to see his character again. Let's see how that's gonna go. I'm loving it already. And as you can see, I've already cried. This book is definitely already living up to the expectations that everyone is setting, and that everyone is going to cry in this book, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to be sobbing by the end of this. But hey ho, it's all in good stride. So yeah, I'll check in with you guys in a bit. Hey guys, so it's nearly 11:30. I'm going to go to bed now, but I have just got up to page 157. I think I'm at chapter 17 so far, so I'm pretty pleased with how far I've gotten today. There's been heaps of action, and there's definitely a lot of build up as to what the climax might be towards the end of the book. Erwin, the demon, the king of darkness, as I just read, is hella scary. He has heaps of tricks up his sleeve. I literally just read the part when he sends the overseer of Indovia to fight Aelin, and that was pretty scary. But she's just taken over Brannon's temple. We've met Brannon. He's pretty funny. I like the way that Aelin and him interact. Erwin has made heaps of threats against Aelin right now and her court, so I'm pretty scared for her and Adian, Lysandra and Rowan. Tomorrow I'll start off with Manon's chapter again, which is chapter 17. So I'm gonna go to bed now, but I'm really enjoying it so far. I've got it here. I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow. Okay, bye. Hi guys, I'm back again. It is Thursday today, which means it is, so I got the date wrong yesterday. Yesterday was the 7th and today is the 8th. It's currently 5:30, so I'm gonna get back into reading again. So I'm gonna hop back in right now. I think I'm starting off with Manon's chapter, so that's chapter 17. I'm excited to see what's gonna happen next. I really hope Aelin and Rowan get back together or reunite again soon, because I'm really missing them a lot and I need them together right now. So yeah, I'm really excited to see Captain Rolfe. I really hope that we get to see him. But yeah, I'm just gonna jump straight into it. I've just finished all my homework, so that means I can read as soon as possible. So I'm gonna do that right now. I'll check in with you guys if I have any updates. I'll see you guys in a sec. So I just had the biggest heart attack. I just finished chapter 17. Thought Asterin was gonna friggin' die. I was preparing myself for the worst. Literally, my heart was like thundering in my chest. And then Manon, this bitch, she turns around, slashes towards her grandma, who I hate, and she tries to execute her. So she's trying to save Astrid. She has a heart, she has a soul, and because I really love Astrid's character, I was literally going into cardiac arrest thinking that she was gonna die. I was preparing myself for the worst, but fortunately that did not happen. So I'm expecting that her grandma and Manon are gonna have a massive fight, like full-on fledged fight right now, so I'm gonna get back to reading, but I just thought I would share with you my excitement. Okay guys, so I actually stopped reading for quite a bit, like maybe an hour, so I'm maybe not as far into the book as I thought I would be by now, but I just paused to say that I am freaking loving Elide and Lorcan's relationship. I love that they are looking out for one another, and that Elide, I love Elide. She is such a babe. I love her character. I'm really liking seeing Lorcan's point of view, because he's always intrigued me, especially in Queen of Shadows. I sort of had developed a liking towards his character, even though he was sort of an asshole, but I sort of love him for that, and I love that he's looking out for Elide. She is obviously in a vulnerable place right now. She's a young woman traveling by herself, and so when he paired up with her, I think that was a good match. I'm definitely feeling like they would become a couple, maybe not in this book, but maybe in the next book, but we can see how that goes, because there's like 700 pages in this book, so I don't know. But yeah, I just paused to say that I'm really liking their relationship. I'm loving Elide so much, and I'm loving Lorcan's point of view, so right now I'm really happy. Hey guys, so it's around 11:30 again tonight. I haven't done too much reading today because I've been chatting on the phone, and I've just been interrupted quite a lot today. But I'm nearly at 300 pages. I'm up to chapter 32. Gideon has just met Gabriel, and it has not gone down well. It has basically threatened him and warned him that if he tries to hurt Aelin or any of her court, he will slit his throat, and it's just not gone down very well, which I sort of understand. I'm loving the Adian and Lysandra friendship, or like sexual tension, I guess. They're so cute, and I feel like they're like made for each other, and I really want that ship to become canon, which I have a feeling it will be. Manon is like severely injured. She's been cast aside by the Blackbeard Coven, and her title of wing leader has been stripped away, so basically she's stuffed. Anyway, I'm gonna go to bed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hi guys, so it's Friday now, and I've just had a shower, so that's why my hair is wet. I'm not wearing any makeup, so I look friggin' ugly, but whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna get back into reading now, and I won't be reading for long because then dinner will be soon, but it's currently 6 p.m. I'll start reading again, picking up from page 291. So I was nearly at 300 last night, but I just got so tired, so I had to stop. But I'm really excited to pick it up again, and I'll keep checking in with you guys soon. Okay guys, so it's around 8:30, and I thought I'd just check in because I just read chapter 38, and oh my god. Okay, so basically this is the chapter when Rowan and Aelin admit that they love each other, and to be honest, I don't know if you can see, but my eyes are like really puffy. That is the first, oh whoops. That is like the first time I have ever cried reading a book because of how much the characters love each other. I was truly touched by their confession, and I started crying, and oh my god, you guys, I just can't, like, oh, I love them so much, and they are so well suited for one another, and to think that people hate Rowan and that they don't think that he's good enough for her, I honestly don't understand. They are a perfect match, they're soulmates. And Aelin finally said, "I love you," and that is the first time she has ever said that to anyone. Truthfully, us fans have been waiting so long for this moment to happen, and to think that it finally has, I just can't. It makes me want to cry again. Like, seriously, I don't think I've ever felt this way before whilst reading a book. I was truly touched by their confession, and I thought I'd just share that with you guys because I'm pretty sure that most of you would be feeling the same way. That chapter was amazing, and the chapters before that were epic, and oh, it's just, this book is so good, and I'm only halfway through, so I've got to keep reading, and I'm going to go back to reading now.
So it's around like midnight, and I'm really tired, but I couldn't stop reading. And I just put it into Goodreads and it says I'm about 63% done with the book, which is good. I'm sort of liking taking it sort of slow because I swear I'm not reading as fast for this book, but I think that's just because I really want to absorb all the details and everything like that. I mean, so much is going on in this book. There's no way I'm going to be able to talk about everything in my book review, otherwise it'll just be so long. I just wanted to say that, you guys, my newly found ship is sailing. I feel like it is sailing. It has taken off. And that is Elide and Lorcan. I freaking love these two together. I'm really liking that Elide is bringing out this side of him, and I'm literally squealing. I'm loving this relationship, and I really hope they hook up soon. That's literally what I'm most excited for. Something big's gonna happen with Eelway. Guys, I'm just gonna say this as well. I don't think I am on board for this Dorian and Manon relationship. I don't know, I don't feel the chemistry. Like, I know they have a lot of sexual tension, but I can't see any of the emotional support behind that. I know there is some, but I don't know, I just don't know if I like the idea of them together. And I was talking to my friend about this. I know this goes for a lot of the fandom as well, but in Queen of Shadows, I fell in love with the idea that Elide and Manon could get together. But now that Lorcan and Elide are sort of like taken over my mind, I'm not sure who Manon would be with. She doesn't need to be with anyone, but Dorian needs someone, and I understand that Manon is available, and she's also running from her past demons and she's trying to redeem herself, but I'm not sure. I know I'm not alone in this idea that many people don't like the idea of Dorian and Manon together, because there is definitely this darkness that comes along with Dorian when Manon is around, and I'm not sure if I like it. I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I'm not like hating or anything. Like, obviously it's amazing to see the things that they reveal in each other's presence and their character development as a duo, but I'd rather that Manon would perhaps just stay single. I don't know, I feel like she doesn't need no man, you know? And I mean, Dorian, who wouldn't love Dorian? I'm not Manon's biggest fan, I've got to say. When I come across her chapters, I'm not really looking forward to them. I mean, they're interesting, but ever since Air of Fire, I was never into the whole Wyvern witches plotline of the story, because I was so focused on Aelin and her mission and Dorian and Kale's mission in Air of Fire. I just feel like I can't connect with her, and obviously I feel sympathy for her. I know her role in this book will be really significant to the way this whole storyline ends, especially in the last book. It's really late and I've been talking for a really long time. I'm gonna go to bed now, so I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Hi guys, so it's currently like 4:10 and I've been reading since about 3:30. I'm up to page like 450 something and at chapter, I don't know, wait, what chapter am I on? I'm on chapter 51, and I just wanted to talk about something. This little kernel of information that Sarah has dropped is going to play a significant part towards the end of this book, and that is the moment when the crew is all on the ship and Fenris mentions something about Maeve's allegiance, and that he says, "Nameless is my price," that is Maeve's price. And I was just thinking that this could all go terribly wrong. Aelin bears that mark, that magical mark on her forehead that marks her as being nameless, or like the bastard born or something like that, that Brannon had bared when he was still alive, which marked him as being no one or something like that. All of Brannon's heirs would be nameless or bastard born or something like that. And nameless is my price. It just makes me think that nameless being Aelin is Maeve's price. So will Aelin have to sell herself to Maeve in order to settle down Maeve's ambitiousness? might be like a crackpot theory, but I have no idea. I just thought I'd mention this before I forget it, and I don't know, we'll see if this has any significance at all, but I'm pretty sure it is, because you guys know how sneaky Sarah J Maas is. Foreshadowing and symbolism is a big aspect that structures her books. Who knows? I just thought I'd mention that while it is still on my mind. But anyway, I'm going to get back to reading, and I'll see you guys in a sec. Okay, hi guys. So I don't know if you can tell, but I'm really crying. My eyes are a bit wet. See that tear right there? And you can see my tears on my jumper. Oh my god, what an emotional roller coaster. Okay, so I've just read the bit where Aelin like full on goes beast mode and like explodes with fire to kill all the Ilkin. And Elide has just reunited with Aelin, and that whole part when Aelin is telling her that the only reason that she was still alive today is that Elide's mum saved her, and that her mum told her to tell Elide that she loved her and all this stuff. I just found that so touching, and I knew Elide and Aelin had a bond as soon as they met, and I really want to see that friendship blossom, because as you guys know, Elide is one of my new favourite characters. I have always loved Manon and Elide's relationship. For those three women to be reunited again is pretty special, and it just, oh, my heart was like breaking at that point, and I just thought I should tell you guys. As you can see, I'm sort of just overcoming my distraughtness, and my top is like stained with my tears. So guys, that's what Sarah J Maas's books do to me, and I'm still not finished, and this is nowhere near the climax of the end of the story. So you probably know that I'm going to be a sobbing mess by the end of this book. Sarah was definitely not lying when she said that everyone is going to cry in this book, and that she cried so much while writing this book. So I just thought I'd tell you guys that. If you cried in this bit, tell me in the comments. Really want to see those three women kick ass together, because they are all amazing characters. Everyone's plot lines are coming together and the storylines are interweaving, and I know that they are all just going to play a huge role by the end of this book, and I'm really scared. Anyway, I'm going to go back to reading now. Okay, so I've finished the book, and I'm really emotionally drained right now. That was honestly one of the guys, I'm really sorry for all the smudged mascara under my eyes. I've been crying a lot, especially towards the end of the book, but that was one of the most spectacular endings I've ever read in a book. The way that all the characters' storylines twisted and turned and came together to form an epic climactic ending for Empire of Storms was amazing, and I'm seriously just like gobsmacked right now at how Sarah manages to plan all of this, and somehow, whether it's coincidentally or planning, lots of planning to make the endings of these books just absolutely mind-blowing, is just beyond me. Obviously heartbroken and amazed at how far all these characters have come. That ending was crazy. I seriously think Sarah ups her ante every time she writes a new book. I just think that this is one of my favourite books of the year, along with The Court of Mist and Fury. How so many characters, there are so many characters in this book, and they all have intriguing backgrounds that make you love them with all your heart, so that if anything, God forbid, happens to them, you are absolutely heartbroken. It's just crazy. I can't even, at the scope of this ending. Aelin has been whipped again, and she has been taken by Maeve. A crazy ass Maeve, who is such an intriguing character. You can't help but have a bit of intrigue when Maeve is on the page. You never really know her true motives, so to think that Aelin will be in Maeve's hands, and that Cairn guy, oh, he sounds horrible, and he's gonna make Aelin's life a living hell in the next book. I am seriously worried for her. I have no idea what's gonna happen to her. To think that when I was waiting for this book to come out, I sort of had an idea of perhaps where the story would go, but no, literally, I thought this book would just centre around Terrasen and her reclaiming her throne, but seriously, within a few chapters, Sarah just flipped that. She was like, hell nah, this isn't happening yet. We're gonna do something completely different that will make you cry your eyes out. I couldn't. I literally was sobbing at the end. I would have filmed it, but I was way too engrossed in the ending. I just had to pay attention. At Adian's despair, at the breaking and forming of new relationships. Seriously, Adian and Lysandra, they are in for dark times ahead, considering that Lysandra has to pose as Aelin for the time being, while Aelin is going wherever Maeve is taking her. Elide and Lorcan are on bad terms as well. I don't blame her, but I can't help but feel great sympathy for Lorcan, because Elide is the only one who's really shown him true compassion. I think that she's completely blocked Lorcan out is just heartbreaking for him. I literally screamed. I knew instantly when that army showed up on the beach that it was Ansel. I just had a feeling. And to think that SARAH J MAAS plotted this way back to the start of Queen of Shadows is amazing. And to think how it all came together just works so seamlessly, and it's amazing. And the silent assassins are back. I really wish that Elias and Aelin could physically reunite, because I really liked him in the Assassin's Blade novellas. I feel like if you didn't read the Assassin's Blade, at least before Queen of Shadows, you would be quite disadvantaged in the way that you would feel emotionally attached to these characters. All those life debts, and to think all those years ago, since when we first read these books, that we had no idea that these events would play such a significant part towards the end of the book is, again, crazy. And I just wish that Elias and Aelin could have met again, but I think it's so cool that she managed to do this behind everyone's backs, not with malicious intent, but to not drive the focus away from the tasks at hand, and how she had to deal with the fact that she had to die for everyone, for her cause, is just so sad. And it makes me love her so much, because even when she was doubting herself, I was sort of doubting her as well, I'm not gonna lie. And when Adian brought up all those things about how is she gonna get all these allies, is just, I understand now what she did and how that all worked out so well in the end. I feel like I'm not being very articulate and comprehensive right now, so I think I'm going to stop this video here, but let me just say that I absolutely love this book, a definite 5 out of 5 stars. And I hope you guys have enjoyed this vlog, and please comment down below if you have felt anything relating to how I've felt in these vlogs and how you reacted to this book. I'd really love to know. You guys always know I'm happy to talk about anything SARAH J MAAS. I'm emotionally drained, I'm tired, and I'll film my book review tomorrow, so hopefully that will be going up in a few days. I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye. I've been wanting to do this particular tag for quite a while now, and that is the Goodreads book tag, Goodreads tag.